Hi, I'm Wes Carver. Today I wanted to show you a couple of recessed lights that we just pulled out of one of our customers' homes. So here's the housing, and the original call was that there was a bulb inside that had popped and there was smoke that came out, so they decided to give us a call, have us come out and see what was going on. So we found a few things. The first thing we found was that there was insulation basically right up against this can, which doesn't allow the heat to go anywhere. So we have an overheating issue right off the bat. The second thing is we found that the bulb that goes inside was a higher rated bulb than what should have been in the fixture. So it exceeded the maximum rating of the light fixture, which again is going to cause heat buildup. The third thing that we found was, because this is an older recessed light, there was no thermal overload. So basically what this does is, when there is too much heat generated in the light because of insulation around it, or because the bulb is too powerful for the housing, this will actually shut off power to the bulb so that we don't have any kind of fire related issues from the light overheating. The fourth thing that we found, because of all the first three things, was this wire that was in between the fixtures in the ceiling. So as you can see, there's a couple of spots here where there was too much heat in the area, and this is the insulation starting to break down. This spot is worse because we can see the insulation already broke down, and now this insulation here is just very brittle, and even if I move the wire, it's just crumbling in my fingertips. So anyway, so what do we do to avoid all of that? Because this is actually more common than you might think in an older home. A lot of times guys will install these housings because they are less expensive, they are quicker to install, but that doesn't mean that they're correct. So basically now we go to the correct installation, which, if we're going to have insulation in the ceiling, which a lot of times we are, we need to go with a bigger housing like this. And that housing is going to have a rating on it, an IC rating, which means that it can go directly against insulation around this box, and you're going to be safe and secure and everything. The other thing we want to make sure of is that we don't exceed the maximum bulb rating for the fixture. Otherwise, we're going to have, now in this situation, we have one of these overloads in this housing here, so that if it does create too much heat for any reason, it's going to shut off power to that bulb, and we're not going to have any problems there. So that's basically the difference between some of these older cans, and although this isn't brand new technology, you know, a safe installation as far as your recessed lights go. So if you have an older home, if you have anything that looks suspect, bulbs popping too frequently, a lot of times what you see on the face of it doesn't tell the whole story. A lot of times the rest of the story is behind the wall or behind the ceiling, so have a professional come out and take a look at it. And that's it for now. Wes Carver, thanks for watching.